What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. We are finally making some moves and getting some work done on the Subaru. Before I tell you guys what we're doing, I have sort of a big announcement. You may notice this big box with a strange wire hanging off of it. Some of you may know what this is, some of you may not. This is a 220 volt plug because a lot of you guys have been asking for this. We are actually getting a lift in the garage. Hopefully it comes in this week and they are able to install it this week. We got the plug set up and ready to go. Now we're literally just waiting for the installers. We are finally about to have a lift in Garage Legends. That is a huge move and I'm very, very excited with how awesome the shop is beginning to turn out. Enough of that. Time to get on with what the actual video is about today. This is gonna make a lot of you very happy. I know it's gonna make me happier because when we're done doing the install, I wanna talk to you guys a little bit about the Subaru and my plans with it. We're giving the WRX a little refresh today and we are working on the actual wide body. Let's head over to the work table and I'll tell you guys what we're doing. Okay, so we have pretty much everything laid out right here. Let's go over it. We're doing two different things to the WRX. Now, one of my biggest pet peeves on this car, and I know a lot of you as well, are the wide body bolts. Granted, Downstar makes incredible hardware and I'm about to put more Downstar hardware on, but I'm just not crazy about the brushed hardware. I kind of want something more stealth looking. So we're gonna fix that today, as well as, in my opinion, I think literally every wide body car looks better with this, but we are gonna be putting rubber molding around the entire edge of the entire wide body kit today as well. Just making it look a little bit cleaner and making the bolts look a little bit more stealth. Plus, over the amount of time that this car has been sitting at the body shop after it was wrecked, the wide body was on when it was wrecked, we have lost some of the hardware off of the car currently. So we are also going to be replacing all of the missed hardware. So let me show you guys what I got. So if you have a wide body or over fenders on your car, this is some stuff that you can buy as well. It's super cheap and super easy to get. I just went to AutoZone and got some black edge trim. This is 18 feet, so I'm hoping this is enough, but if not, I have another 8 feet just for backup. And then what I'm most excited about is the actual hardware. So I didn't want to get actual new screws just yet because I'm going to ask for your advice once we start installing. Still have the same silver screws, but the actual washer, the thing that you prominently see on the outside of the wide body, I've got new, I guess you could call these washers, or new spacers for the actual screw to go on top of. So it kind of looks like that. This is what we'll be installing today. To get started, let's go ahead and take off this entire kit and we can start mounting up everything that I want to do. Okay, so we got one side completely off. I always love how cool this car looks without the wide body on it. Looks pretty crazy. One side completely off. We're gonna start out with putting the edge trim on. Before I put this on though, I am gonna wipe all of the wide body pieces down with waterless wash and wax by Meguiar's just to make sure it's a clean surface. Let's get started. Piece number one is done and it already looks so much better. It's just gonna look so clean on the car. Let's see, it clears up any gaps you might have in the actual wide body, especially with this kit. If you guys weren't around when I first got this kit, this was a pre-production model. The lines and the edges definitely were not perfect. I did all the work that I possibly could to make it as smooth as possible, but I'm not a professional auto body worker, so this black rubber trimming is gonna clean up a lot of the rough edges that I have. I'm stoked for this. All right, one piece down, let's do the rest. All right, now we have the front and the rear complete. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side before we actually install the driver's side, and then we'll go ahead and compare the new hardware versus the old hardware and actually install everything. I'm super excited to get this car clean again. I don't wanna go too far into it now, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about what plans I have for the WRX because I know you guys have been dying for more content. So let's finish this up and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. We have the entire wide body completely finished. We did the door pieces, the rear quarter panel pieces on both the driver and the passenger side. Now that that is finally all done, let's take a look at the new hardware. Okay, so as you guys previously saw, this is what the old hardware looks like. It's flat and it's like a brushed silver looking. So old hardware, let's check out the new stuff. As for the new hardware, the new one kind of has a lip and is raised a little bit compared to the old style. Let's see both of these, like that. I kind of like the raised style a little bit more than this. We'll be able to tell exactly once it's on the car how it's gonna look, but new black hardware is awesome. Let's go ahead and start mounting this. I am so in love with this. It just looks so much cleaner. The edges look nice now. The molding and the black hardware just really set it off. So now my question to you guys is the actual screws that go inside the well nuts. I didn't want to order new ones of those because I wanted to ask you guys a question. Should I also do the screws black, leave them silver, or I was thinking about maybe getting them gold to kind of match the hardware on the wheel. That's my dilemma here. That's why I didn't get new screws. Let me know in the comments down below whether I should get black, gold, or leave them silver. It's a tough choice. Okay, so yes, this is a very small and minimal mod, I guess, but like I said to you guys, the smallest things can make the biggest differences. For me, what makes a car is all the small little details that most people don't put the effort into. Like I said, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the plans for the car. Right off the bat, you guys know I do want to make the exterior look a lot nicer on this. Number one, bags. Get the perfect fender to lip fitment. We've dialed in the alignment for that. We just actually need to get the bags. Next up is definitely the front bumper. I have a huge crack in the front bumper from when I hit a big pothole on the road. That was like 2 days after I finished my car. I'm gonna take the bumper off, send it out to paint, and for some body work. Those are definitely the two biggest things right now, just holding me back on the exterior. And I really don't wanna do the front bumper until I get bags, because when I'm driving this car, I don't wanna risk messing up the front bumper again. So I might as well just wait to get bags to do the front bumper. Next up is performance-wise. After the exterior with bags in the front bumper, I love the way this car sits right now. So performance-wise, the last time I got it tuned, I made around 385-ish horsepower. I don't remember exact numbers. Bill from Delicious also told me that the turbo kind of feels like it may be going out. So I would like to do some kind of turbo upgrade on this car. Nothing crazy, no crazy power or anything like that, but definitely some sort of turbo upgrade, as well as new headers. The headers I have now are the Fujitsubos. I think I have a blown header gasket, which is making a huge exhaust leak. I don't necessarily have to replace the entire headers, but I do want a set of headers with an external wastegate. So I'm thinking when I take this to get tuned again, I will do a new set of headers with a dual external wastegates, possibly a turbo upgrade. I don't know which one yet. So if you guys have recommendations for a stock motor 15 WRX and a turbo upgrade, let me know because I'd love to hear it. And then after that, this thing is gonna be amazing. I've been dying to have a car that's just a really nice daily driver, that's not power modded like crazy. And like a lot of you guys know, I used to drive this every single day, and I just want to get back to that. I really, really miss it. I mean, just coming in here and than sitting in this car when I'm just bored or hanging out. I really miss driving this car, and I want to get it back to that point. We are on our way to being able to do that. I wanted to get you guys up to date on the WRX and just show you guys the new sort of mods, I guess. It's definitely a nice little exterior refresh that the car needed. That is actually going to be it for the video. I'm going to go ahead and pull the BRZ in, and we're going to drive the WRX home tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.